What's up, my people? Tuning in, wanted to talk to you all about the Breonna Taylor case. I'm asking, what were we expecting? They've been doing this since they were able to capture us and colonize us. Then you got these elected officials talking about deploying the National Guard or deploying the National Guard. And I guess some still believe it's about voting, and voting gonna change this, and you're just gonna find out that it's gonna repeat itself, whether it's Democrat or Republican, until you research the history of this nation that you love, or this colony, the 13 colonies. And if people say, "Oh, skin folks and my kin folks," well, the Attorney General who did that to Miss Taylor, the brother Daniel Cameron, what are you expecting him to do when you don't even address the miseducation in school? So they curated him and put him there. And I mean curated, I mean like, in the lab, but these schools are Negro manufacturing plants. I know that for a fact. Someone tried to brainwash me in school. Someone tried to brainwash Malcolm X in school. Someone tried to brainwash Dr. John Henry Clark in school. So these are things that you still don't want to address as you were crying about looting and robbing. You got people just always defending this colonial government and acting like they just doing it on a moral standard. But the time is going to come where it's going to be a price to pay. So for the Breonna Taylor case, it's like when they start playing the games that they played since Mike Brown, we're going to put the National Guard out. Oh, shut down the stores. You sure know what's going to happen. And that's why I don't blame the children. I blame the adults, because the adults keep letting the colonizers take advantage of them. And then you got these so-called elected leaders. Even in our communities, what kind of elected leader will let every other people come in on the business in their community and think that that's cool and think that that's loyalty? So that's why I'm always defending the youth. Because I'm looking at the elders, not to say that they all doing it, but I don't mean to say the elders, but the so-called elected political officials. I ain't even gonna say the elders. Excuse me for that, because the elders the real ones on their business. I'm talking about the people you keep talking about. Oh, we just vote, it's gonna change. You're nothing wrong with voting, but it let everybody that we vote for somebody they kind of picked for us to vote for. And no one wants to deal with the miseducation that's still going on in school. It's not even a law really being talked about that. So, the guy came out there, I listened to his thing, Daniel Cameron. He gonna do what he's trained to do, man. And don't say, oh, he's a Republican. No, he's a product of the colonial United States government, LLC. That's what they do. And if you're lying and saying that that's not real, I'm telling you, I got classmates. I caught the teacher trying to brainwash them just within the last couple of years, different times. European professor telling them that Egypt is not in Africa. Or telling them that they talk about other things, the Afrocentric. No, just be a slave and be happy that someone gave you opportunity. So for me, I'm not surprised. Sometimes people attack me. I'm not surprised because I still know you're dealing with slavery. I read the books. The books told me that we don't know our history. So, because you know your history, there's no way in hell that you for the justify anything someone who told you that they have done so many bad things do. So, as we look forward to the next case where they got us waiting, and then before they get the verdict, they're going to tell you that they're going to call out the National Guard and board up. What you ain't learned from Mike Brown and Trayvon Martin or Laquan McDonald? Come on, man. Stop all this. Stop all the nonsense. You know what's going on. They told you how they got here. Columbus did not discover America. As we go into October 12th, Indigenous Day. If you don't understand what's going on then, I'm sorry to tell you, get ready for your next 4 years of slavery. I am indigenous. Humanity started in Africa, and Africans were the first people on all lands. And sometimes they had different names. Sometimes they were called Moors. Right now, Moor is our last legal name on the document. We have the name Cushites, Picts, Danes, Moroccans, Asiatics. Yeah, that's all of us. Those are names. Israelites, Canaanites. But you better look for any of these names, my people, in the books that stab you. Look for yourself. Quit trying to attack your people over, first of all, either religious or fake political nonsense. They're telling you that the census is to help fix your community, but your community has been messed up as long as they have the census. Why would you want to fill out a census for a colonial government? When you fill that census out, you are consenting to you believe the lie that Columbus discovered America. So, like I say, I don't know what you're gonna do. You keep on let them. Hey, I'm not. It's too much information out here for me to go into the nonsense they talk about. Only thing saved them, I always say, is the Negro buffer class, who try to be divisive against their own people so they can get promoted in these European companies. We try to talk bad about their people, but their whole goal really is to get a promotion in a company and then act like, oh, they promoted because they such a person that deal with everybody. But, hey, like I say, other than that, man, get you a business, get your own. This election is coming. It's going to be some hell to pay because you keep letting them put them in the middle of their shit instead of you coming saying, I'm indigenous. This is my land. Get your trouble off my land. You don't want to do that. You still want to be up under them. And so you're going to pay that price mentally. Definitely mentally. You're already praying it physically. You can see it every day on the streets. As you try to deter from the fact that, the shootouts and the gang banging. That's just a product of what they created once they killed out our leaders. I said all the time, Fred Hampton got all the gangs in Chicago to call the truce. He was murdered by the police. So, like I say, proclaim your nationality, human rights, Declaration of Child Rights, Indigenous rights. Study them, black people. Study them. But like I say, man, shout out, sending love to Breoana Taylor family. The fight is not over. The African Renaissance is definitely on the way. The ancestors are here. For those who don't know, the ancestors are here, and you just got to keep building, man. And so I just wanted to get on, send some love and light, but definitely understand it's going to continue to happen because you got too many people around you. First of all, watch too much TV and believe everything on TV is real. When they think all this unity going on, it ain't. People like, oh, it's starting a race war. Man, you in the ghetto, and most people in jail are you. Jim Crow was you. You still haven't caught on. And a generation is going to suffer for it because of that. Because you still are living in a fake reality. I read the books, I traveled, I saw it for myself. So, Like I said, I'm just want to send love to those who really know. You know what to do. Nobody got to tell you what to do. You study, you travel, you know what to do. For those who don't, good luck. Because, like I say, man, I come from the ancient Kushite global empire. And we still here. Just like if you go to where you talk to the elders, the Black Panthers are still here. They never died. Nah, the NOI is still here. So, and we are really the same thing. So, like I say, I'm not really fretting. I'm not worried because it's nothing no. But I think a lot of times we suffer because the people that we, oh, I ain't gonna say we, but those who still believe in the system look to them for guidance and they get played every time. I don't do that. I just try to enlighten you. I never force anything on anybody. I'm just gonna do my thing, and anybody that see me, I put it into play, and I get results. So like I said, we've been proclaim your nationality. We can't be focal on. We can't be shit. We was around before anybody else existed. Everybody is us, but we was around before anybody else had the other looking features, which really we got. We also create too. So so get it together. Get it together. Now, who win the election? I really don't care because I know it's a war. I feel whoever wins the election, that either way go, they're gonna blame it on you, black people. So you better get ready to bang out, baby. I told you it's 2020. This decade, it's time to define a legacy. And shit, the best gonna rise to the top, and the weak gonna fall. And the weak gonna fall because they didn't have a love for their ancestors. Because the ancestors are here. And shout out to all the new ancestors. And man, shout out to our family. So until nothing will change until we change. And that change don't mean, oh, we gotta stop killing ourselves. I'm not talking about that change. I'm talking about being honest about what happened in world history change. You got a leadership that can't even tell you who you were before 1492. You telling me to vote people that don't even know their own history. So, but other than that, I think we good though. I'm just talking about the people you got in leadership. But for us as the people globally, whoo, we deep as hell. We deep, we passionate, and we growing every day. So you get a chance. We got to go to Teesprings and get our ancient Kushite apparel, ancient Kushite global empire apparel. We also got the We Winning Records apparel. Man, check out our music on all streaming platforms. Before they start a school dealing with the true education, so we can start re-socializing ourselves. And man, we headed for victory. Shem Imhotep Neteru. Malek Salam. All right.